Some wave of disliking and hatred for migrants also develop a little of it in Portugal also these days. Portugal and Europe is one of the country which has comparatively less hatred against migrants. I am not talking about illegal migrants. I am talking about legal migrants. If you will just assess the people in Europe, they are quite happier than Australia, Canada, because in UK especially the people are just at the back side of the migrants. You why you come here, and the right hand parties became very strong last days. Similar things are in Australia. When you are Indian, when you are Asian national, definitely you have to face a lot of sentences from Australian native citizens, and similar situation you will find in the United States. In this clip I will explain that this wave of hatred against migrants, and especially a little of it, I say I don't want to use this word because I am such against this English word prejudice, but I will use it's much in developed countries, but it was very less in Portugal. But now current interview at national media channel, it is confirmed that some wave of hatred also develop in Portuguese minds against migrants, and current protest, which was a far right protest you can say, was not much effective, but still there is a wave increasing day by day, and that's the political parties are also thinking, because political parties always won the election by the voting from Portuguese national. But that's a very blessing that much Asian nationals also became Portuguese nationals, and they have complete right of the voting. But of course, the maximum Portuguese nationals are native nationals, mean they are by birth they are Brazilian, and they don't like much migrants coming from especially Africa or Asia. I would like to say how I am analyzing this situation. Graphically, I will explain that you will just assess the interview. Some years back, the people were telling something else, but now current interview, which I will tell you, in which I will give questions and answers, which we did, and then you have answer. Then you will be able to assess that originally some hatred, some prejudice have been developed in Portugal as well against migrants. So I will tell you one by one. For example, one Indian national was interviewed, and she told that why you are here, why you are in Portugal, why you went to Portugal, and why you are here. She told that I am here because if you just assess the Indian economic situation, that's much feeble, and I am not able to survive in India by current political values and some religious values and also economic values. So there are little bit easier things, and I am more satisfied. I feel more comfortable in Portugal. Mean she was telling that financially even Portugal is not much stronger, but financially it is much better than Asian country, not better than developed country, and that was is her meaning of these sentences. And she also confirmed one thing, that Portugal is a peaceful country and people are very lovely here. And I got job. Some people don't get job, but I got job. I got resident card as well, and she was very satisfied. Now, what is the peak of this interview when she was asked that what is the attitude of the Portuguese national, mean that you did find any hatred of Portugal national, native national people against migrants, that she was almost going to weep. I am seriously telling you, she was also going to weep. Tears did not come out, but she was near weeping. She told her, this is not our country. And when we went to any shop, and when we do our work, when we do our job, when we even go to the market, sometimes we face such sentences which are not good. uh, Word I am not using, but it's good, not good. Now I would like to share this information. Why? Currently, The migrants are very worried about reactions of the Portuguese nationals. Seriously. And now they are planning to give vote to such party which will play role against migrant. Now this is a question of Portugal migrants. What is the analysis? Why Portuguese nationals are suddenly switching small against migrants, mean percentage level of hatred increased this year, especially in 2024. I can tell you reasons with evidences, but percentage 10 to 20% mind of the Portuguese nationals became more negative against migrants. And reason I will tell you. Actually, this world is a global world. Portugal is not the only country. This world consists of multiple countries, and especially data of four major countries are copied into the Europe. If you will see just immigration rules of Portugal, Germany, France, although they claim that we speak our own language, they claim that we don't speak English language, they claim that we have own we have traditions, but unfortunately they are absolutely imitating all things which are coming from USA, United States of America, from Australia, from Canada, from United Kingdom, and also from the other parts which are much developed. Now, what's going on in USA? In USA, currently, the Donald Trump is talking about, which is now currently president of USA, which is going to take oath on January. He's talking about that illegals definitely are in our country and we will deport. And US citizens, you please note this thing, then I will tell you why Portugal people are more developed element of this negativity against migrants in this year, in these months, that US citizens gave vote to that party, I mean Donald Trump, who was talking about anti-migrant nature. That he clearly mentioned that I will serve US national, US citizens. I will not serve I will not serve the migrants. Similarly, if you just go to the United Kingdom, the current protest in which Starmer was prime minister, and he is not a stable prime minister of United Kingdom. He is almost unstable prime minister. Still, he is thinking that when he will be able when he will be able to handle the situation, because if you see opposition parties are claiming that that man also favoring migrants. So illegal migrants or legal migrants, whatever the scenario in all countries, the elements of negativities are raising. So Ireland also a lot of protests. You will see the right hand protest. Then in Australia also similar claims from Australian citizens, and now government is clearly telling that housing crisis developed due to the migrants. Canadian government telling that PM Justin, we are going for mass deportation and we are not inviting much migrants now because we are suffering. They changed the rules to a very strict nature recently, and PM Justin admitting his mistake that I opened doors for many migrants, and our tax system is spoiled, our health system is not now up to the mark, and we are getting in problems in housing crisis. So if you see all these developments, all these are copied into Portugal as well. So these people, as I tell you, they copy the things from the European, from the developed countries to the Portugal. But now you are lucky, Portugal migrants, you are lucky that a maximum wave of hatred did not develop in Portugal. The reason I really appreciate Portuguese nationals, even that protest which was just days back on the roads of Portugal or Lisbon city, that was not effective. If you just compare similar type of protests which were against migrants in United Kingdom, those were very strong. There was law and order situation, and still the UK society is bipolar society. At first time we saw, after many years as an immigration consultant, as an immigration analyst, that UK is suffering from bipolar society, mean one type of society, one type of the people did not want migrants in their countries, and even they are migrants national, they are UK national, and they were migrants, but they itself told that we don't want further migrants due to the fake work permit and due to the fake students and due to the fake illegal people who are applying asylum. Canada story, I already told you. Canadian story is that they are going to deport a lot of illegal individuals or even legal individuals who were not following rules and regulations of Canada, like students. 7,000 student stories are very popular. You can search from the YouTube channel in which 7,000 Indian students who did get fake acceptance letter. They did not get, actually consultants gave them, and they are going to be deported, and there is a threat that Canada will deport them. Australian citizens also against migrants, and currently reduction of skilled workers and reduction of the work permits, reduction of the PR, and a lot of refusals from students from Australian Immigration Department of the Home Affairs, in which maximum visas of Australian universities, I am not talking about colleges, Australian universities, visas were refused. And even the colleges, if you will change in Canada, you have to deport. That rules are changed. Australia, you will change the college, you have to go back to your home country. So things are becoming tight for all migrants in developed countries. This wave transported to the Portugal. How much it will increase, I will tell you. I think it will remain stable now, because this is the stage at which the Portugal is getting giving passport to the Asian and African national as well, and they are increasing in Portugal population, and they are also the part of Portuguese national, and they definitely have their votes as well. So situation will not be abnormal in any case in recent future. However, the copies from these are coming from developed countries. So therefore, reasons I told you why little bit hatred developed, prejudice developed in Portugal as well, like Australia, Canada, but comparatively it's much lesser. So be satisfied and keep your work doing and keep getting your Portugal passport. Thank you very much.